Today is Saturday, July 27th, 2024. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Thought I'd do Drill of the Month. So this morning I was doing some training in a classroom on church security. Had to run some errands. Time I got home, it's about 85 degrees, but not too high humidity, gentle breeze blowing. I thought this would be a good time for Drill of the Month. So something I thought I would do is I thought I'd shoot the OPATA, Ohio Peace Officer Training Academy qualification course of fire for semi-auto pistols. I thought it might be fun to grab a gun that I don't shoot very often. Actually, I haven't shot in a while, and just see how I would do. So I decided I would use my Sig P226 9mm pistol. This gun is a traditional double action, single action pistol, meaning that it's designed to be carried fully loaded with a round in the chamber, hammer down. There's no conventional thumb safety or anything, but basically the first shot would be fired double action. So I put my finger on the trigger, steady pressure to the rear, eventually it will fire. Then when the slide cycles, the action is now cocked, and each subsequent shot would be a shorter, lighter, single action press. So double action means press and trigger performs two functions. It both cocks the hammer and then releases the hammer. When I fire at single action mode, the trigger performs one function. Press the trigger, it just drops the hammer. So it's designed to be carried loaded with the hammer down. The first shot would be double action, and then any subsequent shot would be single action. Now this thing is not a target pistol, and I'm not a target shooter. I don't have a trigger gauge. I probably should get one, but I would probably rate that, it's pretty stout. I would say 12 pounds, maybe a little more than 12 pounds to get that gun to fire. And it's kind of a long, half-inch movement there to get the gun to fire. You notice I kind of have some movement of the gun there. That's not intentional. Then after the slide cycles, it's a shorter, lighter press. I think it's factory rated about 4.5 pounds. It's probably more like 5. It's not bad, but there is some movement before it fires. It has a 15-shot double stack magazine, and this one actually was built in 1990, and the proof code shows that it was the proof house in Kiel, West Germany is where it was test fired. So this is a 1990 pistol. It's very vintage, classic Sig Sauer with the folded sheet metal slide with the hollow pin holding the breech block in place. And I got it, my wife Susan bought this for me for my 40th birthday back in 2010. So I've owned it about 14 years. I don't shoot it very often. I like these guns, but that long 12-pound trigger press is not the easiest for me to shoot well. So anyway, I got it out and decided how I would try it here with the OPATA course of fire. And I was using my Kramer Leather Michigan State Police paddle holster. It's designed for a full-size like Sig 226, so it comfortably fits in that gun comfortably fits in that holster. Shot it from concealment, and this is the target. You're probably familiar with the Ohio Peace Officer Training Academy course of fire. 25-round course of fire. Ranges are just beyond arm's length to 50 feet. Time seconds between, let's see, 5 and 12 seconds for the various stages. And you got to score a cumulative score of 20 points. The light gray is +1. The light gray is called the preferred area. The dark gray is the non-preferred area. It doesn't help you, doesn't hurt you, it's just 0. Anything outside the dark gray on the white or off the cardboard would be a -1. So this is a 25 out of 25. That one breaks there, so if it breaks the line, it counts. Ordinarily, I would try to shoot, you can probably see the oval there. I would try to keep all my rounds in the oval. Was doing well with this one until I think it was the second shot at 50 feet. I'm used to shooting a 1911 and trying to run this. It's not a heavy trigger press, but it's a long trigger press. And with the 1911, with that sliding trigger, it's a shorter, lighter trigger press, and you can get pretty aggressively and kind of get away with it. You can run it pretty aggressively. This one, you try to run at the same speed, you're going to probably induce some movement into the gun. So basically, the technique here is just stare at the target where I want the bullet to go. When my sights are lined up on that spot, bring the trigger straight back to the rear until the gun fires without moving the gun, moving the gun as little as possible. So I made the time limits. The last 3 rounds are fired from retention position, basically at arm's length, and I still got them all in the oval, except for the one at 50. And it's in the preferred area, but it's not in the oval. But I haven't shot this gun in a while, and it's different, definitely by feel, than what I'm used to shooting. So it's good every once in a while to shoot a different type of action type to get your trigger finger a workout doing something a little bit different, so you don't fall into just the same habits over and over. So here it is, Drill of the Month for July. The Ohio Peace Officer Training Academy course of fire, shot with my Sig P226 from 1990s vintage, and I was shooting Fiocchi 115 grain full metal jacket ammo. It's not a target gun, that's not target ammo. I'm not a target shooter, but I'm generally satisfied with with the performance there. It's a good shooting gun. I just need to work a little bit more on that trigger management. So that's it for July. We'll see you in August.